Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. Mohamed Salah scored and assisted off the bench on his return from injury in a 4-1 win at Brentford to temporarily send Liverpool 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League as Jurgen Klopp's side suffered a double injury blow. Darwin Nunez's chip finished off a devastating counter for Liverpool's opener late in the first half, but they did, however, lose Diogo Jota, stretchered off, and Curtis Jones to injury either side of the goal. Salah replaced Jota and found his feet after the break, setting up Alexis Mac Allister for Liverpool's second, before adding their third as the leaders took charge of the second half. Toney got one back for Brentford, but an error from Nathan Collins handed Cody Gakpo Liverpool's fourth to end the game. Liverpool will nervously wait to learn the extent of those injuries ahead of next Sunday's Carabao Cup final against Chelsea at Wembley, with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dominic Szoboszlai and Alisson already on the injury list. They also face Luton on Wednesday in the league. Team news headlines. Mohamed Salah started on the bench for Liverpool on his return from injury. Goalkeeper Kevin Kelleher deputised for Alisson, hamstring, while Connor Bradley started in place of Trent Alexander-Arnold, knee. Ibrahima Konate returned in defence for Liverpool after serving a suspension, replacing Jarell Quansah. Brentford's only change was Christopher Ajer standing in for the injured Ethan Pinnock, ankle. How Liverpool overcame Brentford. The onus was on Liverpool to come out of the traps in West London to keep up the pace at the top of the Premier League, but it was Brentford that had the early running. Vitaly Janelt dragged wide early, before Toney spurned a few good chances. Liverpool were menacing, despite being second best, and perhaps would have taken the lead had Mark Flecken not kept out Connor Bradley and Jota with a fine double save. Brentford were unperturbed and kept pushing, but came to rue their wastefulness. Liverpool's prolific frontline delivered again as Jota's perfectly weighted header sent Nunez through on goal after Virgil van Dijk hoofed clear, and the Uruguay forward punished Brentford for committing too many bodies forward with a delightful chipped finish. The opener was bookended by injuries to Jones and Jota, however, with the Portugal international taken off on a stretcher, adding to Liverpool's growing injury list just a week out from their Carabao Cup final against Chelsea at Wembley. Salah, the replacement for Jota, appeared primed to double Liverpool's lead in first-half stoppage time following a surging break by Luis Diaz until a deflection saw the ball ricochet off his foot in the box. Perhaps some rest in his first game after nearly a month out. Nunez was replaced at halftime by Cody Gakpo, but it was unclear if this was due to an injury or simply a precaution. There was then a scare for Toney, who fell awkwardly on his knee, although the Brentford striker was able to run it off. There were more signs of rest for Salah as he fired wide when through on goal after Van Dijk's headed clearance. His first touch was sublime, but his second let him down as he got his finish all wrong. The Egyptian would more than make up for it, however. His precision pass sliced through Brentford to pick out Mac Allister in the box, who nutmegged Collins, before doubling Liverpool's lead on 55 minutes. It wasn't before too long that Salah wrestled his way past Collins to seemingly put the game to bed. Brentford responded with a goal from Toney on the rebound, his first against Liverpool, after a sublime stop from Kevin Kelleher to keep out Sergio Reguilón's shot. But Collins, once again, was at fault as he missed the ball to allow Gakpo to score Liverpool's fourth. Win over Brentford boosts title hopes. Reds now sit 5 points ahead of City and Arsenal. Now 5 points adrift at the summit of the English top flight, the chances of taking home the crown at the end of Klopp's final season as boss are still intact. That said, Manchester City and Arsenal, both on 52 points, are hot on their tail. Travelling to Brentford is, typically, not an easy place to go given the well-drilled nature of Thomas Frank's well-oiled machine, but Klopp managed to get one up on his Danish counterpart on this occasion and, as such, they are now in the driving seat. Liverpool could, however, inadvertently shoot themselves in the foot and become a victim of their own success with them firing on all fronts, domestically and on the European stage. There will come a time in the campaign where availability will be the best ability for Klopp and his entourage, and with the fixtures and unfortunately, the injuries showing no signs of slowing down, it will be a stressful time trying to navigate some sort of silverware in 2023/24. What's next? Brentford have 2 Premier League games in quick succession. On Tuesday, they travel to Manchester City. On Monday, February 26, Brentford will travel to West Ham on Monday Night Football. Liverpool also play another Premier League game in midweek, hosting Luton on Wednesday. They will then play in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday, February 25, taking on Chelsea at Wembley. Let us know about this whole thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from all around the world. We sign out.